We need to save it for the camera. We need to keep this fresh.
Okay.
We are keeping it fresh. All right, and cut and go. Répondez-moi. Répondez-moi. Hello, John Steers.
Hello, how are you?
It's so cool to see you in Switzerland because we're used to seeing you abroad, you know, the Netherlands, elsewhere. But here you are in your home. What's it like to have the Eurovision world in your home?
It's obviously such a joy to be here, of course, and it's a different vibe here, of course. We're in Switzerland, so I know where we are. I know how to host people. No, I'm kidding. I don't need to host people, but no, it's such a cool moment to be here, and people are nice, and I'm so happy that we have good conditions also, to really enjoy the Eurovision village. Remember my year I had COVID, so I didn't have anything. So it was really complicated. So yeah, I'm quite happy to have the opportunity to really live the Eurovision experience.
And it must be so interesting to see how other contestants are getting to live that experience.
Definitely, and I'm so happy because I've met a lot of the contestants of this year, and I really feel that they are enjoying fully the experience, and just that's the game. That's just that's we should all appreciate this experience, and especially when conditions are also here, and I'm so happy that, for example, when I've seen the turquoise carpet, I had the feeling of being in the Olympic Games, with the boat, and then here it was the trams, and I love it. I love the fact that they really, Basel really put their effort to really make the best, the best hosting city ever.
Yeah, and you, of course, are part of the extravaganza. You are performing at Eurovision. Could you tell us what you're performing and when?
So basically, I'm performing at the grand final. I think this has been official. I can still not say what I'm singing, but the idea was the production contacted me in October. They didn't have staging or even the place they were organizing Eurovision, but they said, we just know one thing, is that we want you on the show. So first, maybe it was a kind of joke, but they still told me that they wanted me to present it.
Oh.
And I was no. I was obviously it's not my job, I'm not good at it, I need, of course, and it's not one of my goals. I'm so into music that I directly proposed, I would love to do an interval act, with, give me everything I need, and then I'll make you, the best show ever. And then, there has been so many conversations since then, and I'm still happy, though, because I really can't present what I wanted to present at the beginning. It's just it's going to be slightly different, because you're going to see me in the grand final, but you're also going to see me in another semi-final.
You will be in the semi-finals. Répondez-moi. Will you be singing Tout l'univers?
Again, Tout l'univers and Répondez-moi, of course, are songs that people really remember from me. And maybe I'm gonna sing them, maybe just one of them, maybe a new song, maybe something else, you'll see.
Okay.
Maybe an homage.
Oh my goodness. Now, Répondez-moi again. Nemo won the jury vote. But before Nemo won, you won the jury vote. Do you feel that you sort of paved the way for ambition, for hunger from Swiss artists?
If it's the case, I would be really happy, but I don't think about that. But I've heard that from the head of delegation of of the producer of this year. He told me the same thing. He told me that he has the feeling that I really could, as you said, open the doors for Swiss music. But I mean, if it's the case, I'm really happy, because that's definitely what an artist should be, an influence, and a good influence. So if I could inspire someone to really say, okay, Eurovision is something serious, let's go something, let's do something that is qualitative and worth trying, of course I would be really happy. But I don't think so. I just think that we have so many amazing artists in Switzerland, and maybe by just being there and being maybe also different with that French song. I mean, in Switzerland, before me, the last French song was Il pleut de l'or, and I love Michael van der Heide, but he's like Swiss German first. So I mean, someone from the Swiss French part, like we had. Like we didn't have someone from the Swiss French part like from a long time ago, so that's why I was also really happy to bring something new in a way, and yeah, maybe the fact that I was different in like also inspired people to say, okay, like there's place for everybody here, because you know Eurovision is like such a huge thing in some countries and sometimes less interesting for some others, like France, but still, like when I was in France, they told me like, yeah, Eurovision, you did Eurovision, oh that's good, and then now they're like Slimane, Luan, they're like, yeah, oh my God, Eurovision. So I'm like, yeah, I was there before too, but you forgot me. So yeah, so it's like you have some countries like this that they're, I'd say, less interested in Eurovision, but still then they're really interested in it. So I think I have the feeling that maybe that happened also with Switzerland. They wasn't really maybe seeing it again or watching it on TV, but after me or maybe after Luca Heni also, like there was really like an input given to the Eurovision image in Switzerland, and then people were like, yeah, I mean actually we have some artists, let's send them, like let's go, let's.
Shout out to Rito. Shout out to Eve. HOD's extraordinaire. Danielle, yes. Question 2020.
Yeah.
You were a huge favorite. People loved your song, and then it was canceled. Reflecting back on that time, what do you think was missed? What were the great tragedies of not having that Eurovision?
I mean, it was really peculiar because when we had that Eurovision year, everything got cancelled, and the in-between was complicated because we were like, okay, are we gonna be able to come back, first of all? Then if we come back and we come back with the same song, then it was such a complicated times, like because artists started to do streaming concerts, so we didn't know if we will be able to do concert again anymore. Like we were quite dramatic, but the situation was crazy. So we were like, okay, what's gonna happen? So are we going to be able to sing again in front of real people? So I think there was so many things going on. So when they said like, okay, we're still gonna do it next year, but with lots of restrictions and with like less people and blah blah, and you cannot bond with anyone like physically, you have to really like always have distance with everyone, like that was a bit like traumatizing in a way, and at the same time I was like, okay, but then it means I really need to focus on my music and I cannot do anything else. So it was like that experience was kind of complicated because I think you don't have Eurovision every day in your life, and it's really the place and the time to bond, to connect, to meet new people, and the fact that my year was so complicated and I mean just firstly also cancelled, like also meant that I couldn't meet so many artists, so many people, so it was really a shame for me. But at least I had the chance to come back with a lot of pressure though, because Répondez-moi was so liked and by the bookmakers and everyone. So when I had to come back, I was like, oh my God, people are expecting like lots of things from me. So I really have to give them what they need. And it's complicated because you have to come back with a song that is you, that fits you, and at the same time that really like will be liked. And I didn't want to come back with Répondez-moi #2. I wanted to come back with something slightly different, but still me. So yeah, it was really challenging. Like you don't, like, oh my God, it was awful because the first time when I sang Répondez-moi, like the songwriting camp I did was so innocent. I didn't know it was for Eurovision, and then I applied the song 1 hour before the finishing, applying system thing, and I was like, they're not gonna take it, but okay, like, and I sent it, and then obviously it was selected. I was like, what? Okay. And when I had to come back, I knew it was for Eurovision. So I did so many songwriting camps. I tried in English, I tried in French, I tried in every language possible. I did like, maybe 15, 20 songwriting camp. Like I've had maybe 30 songs at the end, something like this.
Wow.
And so obviously it was crazy and it was less innocent. So when people ask me like, what song do you prefer? I'd say I love, of course, both of them. But I have the feeling that in Répondez-moi there is an innocence that I don't completely have in Tout l'univers.
Oh, wow. Wow. 2020, there were so many other good songs as well. Besides your own, what were your favorites from that time?
Oh my God. I loved The Roop, but I loved On Fire and also Discotheque then the next year when they come back. I had the feeling like there are some artists that they really could take their song back, like having again something interesting to propose. And so I loved The Roop. I also liked Daddy Freyer. Oh my God, it was Think About Things.
Yeah.
Oh my God, like such a banger. We had great songs.
Italy, Fai Rumore.
Yeah, Fai Rumore. Oh my God! And when he sang that song in Turin.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Like with that kind of fontaine thing they did on stage and like the piano and like all the dancers together. Yeah, I think for sure he would have won my year. So like I'm still happy that Italy won. They deserved it. So of course. But it was a shame not to see him the next year. And like it's I knew that when I've heard the fact that there are like the festivals like Sanremo, like a Melody Festival and those big festivals, they couldn't like just cancel the year. But it was also a shame not having like the artists from 2020 being back, all of them in 2021. But yeah.
I want to talk about the future, about new music from Gjon's Tears. What can we look forward to?
So after Eurovision, I signed in France, in a French label that I loved. But I was like, I need to go somewhere else, to make music somewhere else. So I've signed with Novak, who actually was the label of, who is the label of Rosalind.
Snap.
Yeah, exactly.
Global viral hit.
So I'm working with them in the US. So I've had the chance to go there and to make music in the US. So my next single is out on the 15th this week. So you need to stream it, okay?
Yes.
And the more you'll stream it, the more like the possibility are that I'm coming back on Eurovision. We never know, okay?
Shout out to Tamar Kaprelian.
Exactly.
She is a woman of my own heart. We love each other. She is amazing.
She is amazing, definitely. And yeah, I'm so happy that I found a really nice team that understand Eurovision and also that will bring me like as high as I want to go. And yeah.
The new song, what can you tell us about it?
So it speaks about so basically after Eurovision I lived in Paris for 2 years and I had like good experience but also really bad experience, and at one point I was like, I need to go back home and go back to Switzerland and go back to my friends, family, and kind of also heal myself from bad experiences. So it's basically like a song who is called Set Me Free. So Set Me Free. And it's a kind of call for help to myself, saying like you need to go out of this label, you need to go out of everything, and that's a bit like the purpose of the song.
Wow. I hope the old label listens.
I hope to. No, it's actually, I didn't have like a strong, like I didn't have like a bad experience with that label. It's just like, I think like we had just different roads, and I'm not gonna speak bad about them, but it's like, I remember when I said I want to do Eurovision, they were like, yeah, it's cool, do it. Maybe it's like maybe another TV show, and I was like, no, it's not. Please just be aware that it's really something big, you know. And I'm a bit sad that we didn't prepare the release and everything, the release of the album, like in a better way. It took so much time, and that's the thing that we missed it strategic-wise, and I have the feeling that the strategy they have wasn't the good one. So, but I'm speaking also more about like labels in general. You know, when an artist is like trapped in a way, and then he starts to do music that it doesn't like really represent they like themselves. So yeah.
Oh. Well, Gjon's tears, we're getting tears thinking about this new album. I know you have an Albanian background. This is very important to you. So I just have to ask before we go, what do you think of Shkodra Electronic?
I'm so happy that Shkodra Electronic represents Albania, because it's definitely the perfect mix between volcanic sounds and electronic modern sound, and also having that drama moment with the strings. I love also the message of the song. Actually, I think it's probably one of my favorite songs from Albania in Eurovision for sure. I still have like Aurela Gace in my heart like forever and forever, but of course like I love this song, and yeah, definitely also one of my favorite this year.
Can you sing a little bit of Jerem?
No, my God, with my morning voice. It's gonna sound horrible, but we'll see maybe in the backstages, and I'll sing.
Ah, okay, gotta protect that voice. Gjon's tears, what a pleasure to see you. Congratulations. You just keep going, and we can't wait to hear your new song on the 15th via Navak, your new label.
Exactly. Set me free, go stream it.
Thank you.
Thanks to you.
So nice to see you.